Hey everybody, this is the Marine with Backpacking with a Hammock. The question I get asked a lot is, what about privacy? Meaning, what kind of privacy does a hammock provide when changing clothes? Some people are thinking about getting into hammock camping, but are shying away from it because of this issue. In this video, we're going to look at, does a hammock really provide enough privacy to change your clothes? And how do we accomplish that? And more. Now again, you may be thinking about getting out in the great outdoors and trying this new way of camping, or you may have been out camping and really struggled with this, trying to get enough privacy to change your clothes. Either way, the solution to this problem is really simple. It's getting a tarp that's wide and has doors on each end. Let us look at some tarps that are wide and have doors. Now this tarp here is from Superior Hammock. It's called the Superior Shelter. It has a 12-foot ridge line, which is the length, and it's not quite 10 feet wide. And this comes with one big door on each end, and it's Velcroed on. So you can get this tarp with one door. In early 2019, Danny says he's going to have two doors with Velcro in the middle so you can Velcro it closed, which is really a nice option. Now this tarp here is from Hammock Gear. It's called the Winter Palace. You can get this in a 10-foot, 11-foot, or 12-foot ridge line, the length of it. What's great with this tarp, it's one of the widest tarps. It's 10 foot, 4 inches wide, so it's really wide. It's made out of Cuban fiber or Dyneema, which is a really lightweight material. The only drawback with that is it could be translucent with the green. You can kind of see through it. It gives a shadow in there. And to prevent that, if you really want to get into ultralight camping, you would want to get this in a camouflage pattern, which would help block that shadowing or giving that silhouette in there. Now this tarp here is from Oldman. It's called the Superfly. It has an 11-foot ridge line to length. The width of it is wide, it's 10 feet wide. And what's nice with this tarp, it has two doors on each end. And Oldman has other tarps that you can purchase, and then you can buy the doors later. You can add the doors onto it, which is a nice feature. Now another great tarp is from Wilderness Logic. It's called the Oldman Winter. It has an 11-foot ridge line. The width of it is 9.5 feet, which is just under 3.5 meters. It's made out of sil nylon. Now the last tarp I'd like to mention is from Jacks Are Better. It's called the Universal Tarp. This tarp has an 11-foot ridge line. It's 10 feet wide. It is a great multi-purpose tarp. Now these are just some of the tarps that are wide and have doors. So now with the wide tarp, you can pitch this tarp all the way down to the ground and it would act like a tent. And that would give you the ultimate privacy. But I like to have my tarp a little bit higher. Gives me a little more room inside so I can move around. Now with the tarp pitched higher, my ankle or a little higher will be exposed, and that's not a problem for me. But for those that it would be a problem, you want to pitch the tarp all the way down to the ground. Now having doors on the tarp, we'll have to learn how to secure them. Now there's basically 3 ways to secure the doors on each end. The first one is using some type of cordage. Now what I like to use is Zing it, put a loop and wrap it around the D-rings. And attach it to the stakes. And this holds it nice and secure. The second one is using Shockcord. Now another way of securing the tarp is using Shockcord. You secure one end of the tarp and you put a mitten hook or some type of a clip on there, and you take it take the hook on one side, take the other side, and hook it to this end. Now you can attach a clip to the D-ring on the tarp or on the guide line right below it. And you can see these doors are nice and secure. Now using Shockcord with a clip on each end secured to the door, it's really simple to take it on and off. And the third one is using Velcro. Now my favorite way to secure the two doors is with Velcro. Now you take Velcro and you sew it on the edge of the door, on each door, and then you stick them together. And the door is nice and secure. And what's nice with Velcro, if you have to get up to go to the bathroom, pull it apart, get back in. Secure, and then there's no opening that people can peek through. Now after you have your tarp pitched low, you have the doors all set, then you want to put it in porch mode because you want to enjoy the day, you want a nice view, talk to people, but when it's time to change, all you have to do is and then you're ready to change. Now what I'd like to share with you is what I believe is the best way to change inside the tarp. What you want to do is take the clothes that you're going to be changing into, put it into your hammock, sit down into your hammock, and the first thing you want to do is change your top. Take off your top, put it on this side, take this clothing that you're going to put on. So after you change your top, what you want to do is change your bottoms. You just stand up, undo your bottoms, then you sit down. Take off your shoes. Take off your pants, put them again off to the side. Take the other pants you're going to change into. Then you put your shoes on. Now by sitting in my hammock, changing my clothes, I'll have to stand up, sit back down, take the rest of my pants off, put on my shoes, put everything back on. With the tarp pitched low, the doors are closed. I have total privacy in here to change my clothes. Well, this concludes this video. If you like this video, please click the like button down below and share. If you found this video to be helpful and insightful, please hit that subscribe button, but you gotta hit that little bell over there to get it to ring, and that'll notify you when the next video is coming out. If you have any questions or comments, I really would love to hear from you. Please write them down below. This is the Marine with Backpacking with a Hammock. Thank you for watching, and God bless.